At this temple in Taipei, people are offering their prayers. Ringo Lee hopes for a change in cross-strait fortunes.
More exchanges can lead to better understanding and communication and naturally reduce the likelihood of conflict.
Lee is head of a Taiwanese association of travel agents. Tourism on the island of 24 million people has been hurting because of restrictions China's imposed on its people visiting since Taiwan and a Democratic Progressive Party came to power in 2016.
From China's perspective, Taiwan is like a girlfriend that had a change of heart. Because of a lack of mutual trust and communication, cross-strait relations have hit rock bottom, reaching a dangerous point.
Tsai is stepping down as president after reaching her term limit. In the running to replace her is William Lai.
We are determined to safeguard peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait.
He's the current vice president and leads in polls. Like Tsai, he wants to build relations on the world stage and maintain close ties with the US. But Beijing despises him and calls him a troublemaker. It views his party as separatists.
China's Communist Party has never governed Taiwan, but it sees it as part of its sovereign territory and doesn't rule out taking it by force. Over the years, it's pushed countries to sever official links with the island. It now has diplomatic ties with just 13 countries and just one in Africa, the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Over the past few years, it's also stepped up intimidation of Taiwan with frequent nearby military exercises. Just last week, Taipei accused Beijing of trying to influence the outcome of the election through cognitive warfare after it sent a spate of hot air balloons across the strait.
Here in Taiwan, on a daily basis, we're dealing with a very real military threat, and some people downplay it or they'll call China a paper tiger, but I like to say that we have to take that threat very seriously.
Lai's main contender is Hou You-yi of the Chinese Nationalist Party. The Kuomintang fought a bitter civil war against China's communists before fleeing to Taiwan decades ago. Today, it favors friendly relations, in large part because of intertwined economies. China is Taiwan's most important trading partner, accounting for more than a third of its exports in 2023. But the KMT faces a battle swaying younger generations who see themselves as having a unique Taiwanese identity and are opposed to the idea of unification with China. Former Dr. Ko Wen-je of the newly formed Taiwan People's Party is the third candidate running in the race. He's an outsider but could disrupt the vote as an alternative to the KMT, while also appealing to people dissatisfied with the DPP's domestic performance. Experts say he's more aligned with the KMT's policies, but one thing it agrees with the DPP on are plans to extend mandatory military service.
I hope to learn how to unite during a war and about what contribution each person should make, as well as how to prepare in peacetime.
18-year-old law student Brian Huang will be part of the first batch of conscripts serving for 1 year, 3 times longer than previously. Taiwan's government adjusted the policy just over a year ago to strengthen the island's security.
It's difficult for young people to accept, but it shows how determined Taiwan is to prepare for combat, and it signals to Western countries that Taiwanese people are willing to protect their nation and motivate them to offer their support.
China warns people in Taiwan against voting for the DPP's candidate and says Lai becoming president could trigger confrontation. If ties spiral militarily, the island will want all the backing it can get. Patrick Fok, SABC News, Taipei.